So you guys were one. I'm hearing a lot of you guys. You guys wanted a theme song shortened, so here we go. This girl reviews movies, games, and books. Sometimes she plays them. So does that. And when she does it with the cat, does that make her crazy? Does that make her crazy? Probably. So it's shorter. There you go. Crazy Cat Lady or Martha Butler does not own any trailers or pictures. I use them under fair use, educational, for education and entertainment purpose. Hi everybody, Martha here. So today we're doing a little tribute to one of the Mouseketeers who passed away. Tommy, his last name, Kenner. I think his last name is Kenner. Um, he I don't really watch the Musketeers episodes that many often, but I do know him from Old Yeller, where he played Travis, the older brother, the one who had the one who had the one the movie's really about, mostly about, and one of the brothers from Swiss Family Robinson. Those are the movies I know him for. So I'm gonna review Old Yeller. In honor of him, he was 79 when he passed away, and he was one of the first actors that came out as gay. So that's what I heard. So too. So I don't know what he died of, but he was 79. So let's talk about Old Yeller. So he if you haven't seen Old Yeller, which there are people who haven't seen it, since we had this new generation who don't watch older movies like we did when we were kids. But so it's about a family that are the setting takes place around after Civil War, I think, because they said the war, or maybe the early 1900s or something like that. But they don't really give. But you can tell by like what's happening in it, because the fact that these families have to go and get water out of a lake, um, and how they don't really give a year, but you can figure by how the movie is set. The dad goes on a run to make money, and Travis is left in charge of the family since he's the oldest. He has to take care of the animals, make sure no raccoons attack, claim pigs, um, and but a stray dog named Old Yeller starts attacking his mule while he's making a new plow for corn, and wrecks up the farm. And at first Travis doesn't like the dog since he makes more work for him to do. But eventually, he warms up to the dog because his younger brother, Alice, wants to keep him because he needs something to do since Travis is too busy being the man in the house and can't play with him. And to keep him from playing with keep him from lizards and snakes and bear cubs, he has to have somebody who can keep him protect him. Because since later on he does end up almost getting killed by a mama bear. So, and also eventually Old Yeller ends up helping Travis do a couple of jobs. Helps him get rid of raccoons and get one of his cows after she goes off to have a calf. and get pigs that he needs to claim they're his. So, which almost gets Yeller gets killed since there were so many pigs that they almost killed him, and got Travis's leg torn up pretty good in it, and so where it almost looks like he might have gotten rabies, and back then there wasn't a cure back then to like we do now with like shots to make sure we don't get rabies. It didn't exist. So, but like an old family friend who didn't go on the run, since he's not since somebody had to stay behind and look after the women and the kids, but mostly I think because he wouldn't have been useful on the run. So, and he like says maybe Travis got it, but nope. And he asks his daughter Elizabeth to stay since until Travis heals up to help with stuff. And eventually, after they both get healed, they're burning wood, and this is when early they had to kill the cow because she got rabies. And then while they're burning wood, a mean wolf comes and attacks the mom and Elizabeth, and Old Yeller protects them, and he ends up getting bit, and he ends up getting rabies from the wolf. And at first, he doesn't act like he has rabies, but eventually he starts trying to bite both Travis and Alice. Luckily, they were behind fence and they didn't get bit. So, but what happens? We all know what happens when this movie, and we all cried. And when Travis had to kill Old Yeller. So, and then the dad comes back, and the mom explains to him the situation. Even though and so yeah, this movie's really good. It's an old movie. So, and there is a lot of training in it. Like they had to, since these are all real animals. They'll have a lot of fighting in it, but they make it look like it's authentic. Back then they had to use dogs though, use real animals though, and train them to fight each other. So yeah, we don't know. But I liked it. It's a good movie. And I figured I like all the actors do good in this movie. And I like the fact that the original owner of Old Yeller let Wallace have his dog. And he just asks for the mom to make a meal and asks for a horny toad so he can set it loose. But even those animals are real. Every time you touch those, real lizards, real snakes. But yep. So I'm gonna give this movie a 9 out. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. So I'll see you guys later. Like, favorite, and subscribe, and bye bye.